Hello everyone. So today I am going to make a design like this because this was a request how to make this kind of designs like too much heavy vector works. So let's do something like that. Now this is of course a really heavy design. You can see there's tons of details in it, but we are not going to do that much details because it will take more than 1 hour to complete. So I am going to share the process here today, and for that I am going to use my this ornament decorative vector bundle. I gave this one in my group, so if you don't have this, please check the group pin post, you will get the download link. So I'm going to use some elements from here, and for this kind of elements guys, elements are not copyrighted. So if you are taking something like this one I'm taking here, this is not something copyrighted. Copyrighted is something like a vector you are taking, like that is the only vector you are taking and using that in your design like the main part, and of course like as it is. So this is just a small part of a vector bundle, and I'm taking this one to use in my design. That is completely fine, you can do this, you don't need to worry about the copyrights for this kind of designs. So here is some elements I'm going to use from this vector bundle. I don't know which one will look good. Okay, so this is a group, let's ungroup them. I'm going to need this group, this one, just some vectors I'm collecting from that bundle. Okay, so the first option is make the design inside your head. So my first plan is to make a area like this. Let's make it a stroke, so you can see here. So I am going to make a boundary for my design today. Okay, let's take a rectangle here. I am taking 4500 into 5400 because this is the standard size for t-shirt prints. So this is, if this is my original design area, then I need to, sorry for that, I'm making it a bit bigger. That's good. Now I am going to lock this rectangle just like this, so it is not going to move from its place. So whatever we will do here, sorry, I will do inside this area, because this is the highest printing area for my this t-shirt. Something like this, maybe like this, and inside the area like this, that is good. Okay, so let's make it a bit smaller because I want to place some text here also. I'm going to use this text, save water, drink beer. I'm going to use this beer glass vector, you will find that one also in my group. So I'm taking this part of this bundle, so it is not copyrighted. And of course, if you want to be on the safe side for all forever, then please buy subscription of freepik or any website you like for vectors. Okay, so the first step is making a boundary like this. You can see they are making a boundary here, and they are designing inside that area, so we need to do that. So this is, if this is my boundary area, I need to first of all make a copy here at the bottom. Then if I rotate like this, maybe a bit downwards like this, okay, that is too much, so just like this, so that is good, sorry for that. Okay, so I am selecting that one and that one, these two. Then if I align them horizontally, that is good. Now I need to make some area for my text. So this is the center point. If I make a rectangle like this, sorry for that, this is because of my this software I'm using to show my keyboard strokes. So this is going to be the, like, this is the center point of my design here. My graphic will be inside this area, so that's why I'm creating this rectangle, sorry, that ellipse here. Now I'm going to create a rectangle here just like this in same size. Now if I select these three like this, I can align them horizontally to keep everything in the same size area. So I'm making it a little smaller because I want to make a curve here so that I can follow that curve. So let's go to effect, wrap and arc. Okay, this is in minus, let's make it plus. Just a little curve like this. 40% is good. Now if I bring that down, I just want to keep it like this, just a little overlapping my ellipse here. So let's, okay, so as we applied the arc effect on our rectangle, it is looking like this. We need to expand that. Whenever we are applying any effect in our design, we need to expand that. Of course you need to remember this, just like this, then maybe like this, just a little inside the ellipse like that. That is good. Now I want this part to overlap my ellipse, sorry, my rectangle, just a little bit. Then of course this part also, just little. So that is the final position of my these two rectangles. So let's use our text here. So this shape water, sorry for that, I'm going to cut them. Now if I just, okay, let me first of all paste it like this. I want to place my text on this ellipse. So I need to first of all press Ctrl C, Ctrl F to make a copy. Then if I press Shift and all together, and then, okay, that is not going to work because it will work by offset path. So I am selecting this rectangle, go to object, path, offset path, turn on the preview. I want it to be in minus value, just like minus 10 pixel or minus 20 pixel is looking good. That is making an exact shape inside that shape, that rectangle. So that is good. Now I need to select my this text, cut it, go to type on path tool like that. Now if I click here, you can see I have the option to write there. So let's press Ctrl V. It is going to paste the text like this, but I need to fix it. So I'm going to make it like this maybe. Okay, so it is going to follow the both side, but if I make it smaller in size, if I make the text smaller, it is going to follow on side, just like that. So that is good. Now we have three anchor points here. This two is to, this two is for taking that right and left, but this one is to rotate the position. So I want it to be something like this, just like this. Then if I, now I can select my this anchor point to bring the text just inside something like this area. Okay, let me just place it in this point, and then for this point I'm going to bring that all the way down to this point. Now if I click on this center, it is going to stay in the exact center point. So let's use something like, I'm using this ball bear rustic. This font is a good font. I'm using that font because whenever I am making a bear style design, I use this font. That is good. So my text is a bit bigger than the area here. So that's why I am replacing these two anchor points position, and when I am doing that, it is making the size bigger here, and you can see my text is now fitting inside the curve here. So that is good for me. I don't need it to be like a perfect one, it will just work for me. So I am taking this one, bring that here, then if I rotate like this, just like this, because I am keeping that shape here. The text is not the matter, which direction it is right now, that's not the matter. The matter is I am keeping this shape here. Then if I select this text, press I for the eyedropper and click here, it is going to pick that same font style and size. Let's cut it. Now if I double click here, it is going to select them. Let's press Ctrl V. Okay, so as you can see, it is disappearing. So let's make it a bit smaller like this. Okay, sorry for that. I need to make this space something like this. Okay, let's erase that. Sorry guys, that didn't work. So go to path, offset path again, that minus 20 pixel is good. Then go to type on path tool, click something like on this anchor point, any of that, press Ctrl V. Okay, so that is not working here. So I need to first of all select my this text here, copy. Then if I come to this point, like selecting this, and okay, so let's go back. Now when I am creating a shape like that, sorry guys, this is just okay guys. So this is the position right now. I just made that rectangle, sorry, that rectangle offset path again, and now I can place my text like this. Then this part should be drink water, but as you can see it is looking like this. That's weird, so don't worry, we just need to change the position here, just like this, or just keep it as it is, make it like a smaller one size, it is going to fit. So that's good for me. Now I can simply break this font because that is causing a bit trouble for me here. Okay, so once that is broken, you can see we can adjust the position of the text like this. So as I told that this is not the important part, so it doesn't have to be a perfect fitting text. So that is good, I think. Okay, so this part is done. Now for this part here, I want to create a background for my beer here. So how to do that? This is the space where my design will be. So I'm going to simply take a draw a line here with my pen tool with 10-point stroke. That's good. If I make it round caps like this, that is good. Now I'm going to select this one and then bring it something like this area, select this two, align them center wise. That's good. Now press Ctrl G to group them. Now I'm taking my rotation tool here. You can see rotate tool, and then it is, if I click on this rotate tool and they are grouped, it is going to give me this red icon here. And if I click on this red icon, press Alt and click here, this window will pop up. So check the preview, and then if you make any change like this 10 pixel, so that's good. It is 10 degree, it is going to rotate that 10 degree. So if I press copy here, it is going to give me a copy at 10-degree angle. So if I press Ctrl D like this, keep pressing, it is going to copy that direction, like keeping the design everything here in that 10-degree. Now if I select this group like this, I can select them. That's good. Let's make it smaller like this. Now I need to maybe fix the size. 10 pixel is looking bigger now, so if I make it take down a bit, like 5 pixel is good. Now make them a group. Ctrl G, press Ctrl C, Ctrl F to paste in front. Now we can simply make another copy of that shape just in between to fill the area. Now select them all, press Ctrl G to group them. Now for this one here, I am going to use this in the center point of my this graphic, just like this. So this one should be in the exact center position. So if I select this ellipse with this group, I can align them center wise. This is not going to make too much changes to my graphic right now. That is good. Now I am going to select this group when it is in the perfect center position, just like this. That is good. So this area will be my center graphic area. So I'm going to use this one from here. So let's make it little smaller so that we can fit. Now I'm going to make it just like this, not that much, maybe just like this. That is good. Press right click and then go to reflect, make a copy. Now you can see I have two copies here. So if I keep on like this, okay, not that much, just a bit touching each other, and then if I select this two, I can align their bottom position like this. That is good. I'm selecting this one, copy, select this one, go to transparency, open the transparency like this, then press Ctrl F. It is going to paste a shape in front of the inside the transparency. So when we have this shape inside here, go to pathfinder, merge, unite. So it is going to hide that part, but as you can see, this is not completely transparent. We can see the glass in behind, but that is because this is not complete black, so it should be complete black. and when it is complete black you can see that area is hidden. So that is good. Click here. Now I need to select these two and they are not complete black, so I am making them complete black like this. That's good. Now make them a group like this. I'm going to paste something like here in this area, just in the center position. Okay, so here as you can see I have that this area is not looking very good for me. So how to fix that? Let's create a rectangle, sorry, a ellipse here just in black to fill that area, and that is not going to look bad. So that's we will think about that later. So I need to place it something like in the center position wherever I think it is the center. So that is good. Now I'm going to object path, offset path, to make a offset path of my bear glass. So if I make it like, okay, you can see it is now in minus 20 pixels, so let's make it plus 10 pixel, and plus 10 pixel is good I think. So let's press ok, cut. Now I need to select this one and this one, a group together. Ctrl G, open the transparency and then press Ctrl F, paste in front. Now it is not looking very good because this sun ray type of effect is visible from the bear glass. Select them like this, all of them. Go to object, merge, sorry, pathfinder, merge, unite. It is going to unite like that. So that is good. Now this is the center graphic for us. If we use any kind of, okay, so I close that bear vector, that is not a problem. So for this area here I want to make this part also hidden, and this is not no way looking like this style. So let's bring that style. So first step is, okay, we brought some vector bundle here, so I'm going to use this one here, rotate like this. Then if I place it something like this, maybe, okay, not like that, the other direction. I'm just going to fix this area, like hiding this area, placing some graphics. So I'm going to make a copy here, right click, transform, and of course reflect, press ok. It should be in the same area, like same size inside the circle here, so that is good. Now we have another option here, this one. So I'm going to maybe rotate this one like this. I'm going to place it, I don't know where it is going to look good. So let's go back. I'm going to make it a straight like this. Then I can follow this area here, just like to bring this inside a on area. So let's press Ctrl R for the ruler. I'm going to bring my ruler in this area, something like this, just by imagining the wide of my design, just like this. Then I'm placing one design here. I can simply drag it, right click, reflect. Now these two should be in the same position. So if I align them vertically, it is going to look like that. I'm bringing them bit up like this, but this one should be inside my ruler area, just like this. So that is good. Now select this one and this one. I'm going to make them make a copy here, just like that. Right click, transform, reflect, but this time I'm going to reflect them horizontally, just like this. Then press ok. It is going to fill that area. So as you can see, this is how we are filling this area from here, the extra part that was in our design. Now we can use some other elements from here. I don't know what will look good. So let's take this one, copy, let's paste it here and see if I can fit this inside the design area. Okay, so I don't need that. Okay, this much graphic is I think good. We can use some corner points like this one. So let's make them a group, Ctrl C, paste it here. Now for making this kind of designs, you need to make sure that you are making a rectangle kind of fillings, something like this area. Okay, not that area. I'm going to keep it like in this area inside. Then if I make it smaller so that it is not overlapping my that graphic, that is good for me. Now create a copy here, press alt, right click there, reflect, not horizontally, vertically. So that is good. Now I am going to bring that inside my this ribbon area, sorry, this ruler area. So that is good. Now I am selecting this one, making them a group. Now I am bring them like this in this bottom area, place it like this, just like this. So this is good enough. I think if I can do this like how many times I want, I can keep adding more graphics there, just like this one. So let's cut it, paste it somewhere like this. I'm going to make it smaller in size just because, okay, not that one, I'm going to use this one, so I'm erasing that part. Now for this area here I'm going to make it smaller like this, just to fit inside this area, and that is good for me, just like this. Okay guys, this is just some time taking videos, this is just waste your time. Okay, I think I can skip this part and you can, okay, you have the option to fast forward, so do that. Now I'm going to reflect it but horizontally, click OK, bringing that down like this. Okay, I think this position is good. So I have the graphic almost filled with this kind of effect. Now for these areas you can always like use some more elements. I can make them, sorry for that, I can make them like, if I press shift and drag it, I can make that bigger. Of course for this area also I can make that match the same weight. So this is not looking very cool right now, so let's make it cool. I don't need the ruler right now. I'm selecting everything here, go to object, expand, expand it. You can see no fill here left, that means everything here is in fill, fill color right now. So let's make it first of all black. So once it is in black, now I need to fix some areas here, like this part, right? This part should be on top of my this rectangle, so select this one. Okay, I'm going to select that one, and of course at the same time this one. Go to object, path, offset path, just like this, 10 pixel, maybe a bit lower, 7 pixel, that's good. Cut. Now I want that to overlap my this rectangle and this rectangle, so select that to make them a group. Open their transparency, press Ctrl F to paste in front. Now it is just cutting this area and it is giving a look like a cutout effect here, so that is good. Now for this area here, this head of the ellipse here, that part should not be visible, so I am selecting this group, these two rectangle group. Go to object, path, offset path, just like this, 7 pixel, cut. Now select this ellipse group only, not these stars. So open the transparency for the ellipse, just like this, then press, simply press, go to pathfinder, merge unite to make this area look like that. So this is now on top of my this ellipse. Now for this area, okay, I am inside the transparency. So for this area I want to make it look like this part should be behind my text, but this part should be on top of my ellipse. So I am selecting these two from the side. Go to object, path, I am going to take same size offset path for everything here right now, just like this. So if my ellipse is visible from inside, let's press shift M to take the shape builder tool. Now select this part also, press shift M to take the shape builder tool. We just need to fix this area, not everything we need to fix here. Okay, so that is good, but this part here, this part I want to keep them on top of my letters, and of course, okay, not on top my letters, on top of my this two rectangle group, and on top of this, okay, not that one. So let's select this 4, go to object path, offset path, 7 pixel, good, cut. Now I want them to be on top of my these two group, so they are already selected, transparency opened, press Ctrl F to paste in front. Now of course make them merge unite easily to make it a complete fill color. So as you can see, this is how it is looking right now. Not looking very good right now, but it will look good. So that's good. Now for this group I want to select this group, this rectangle group. Go to object path, offset path, 7 pixel, cut. That's good. Now selecting this one, and okay, that too. Let's make them a group. Now open that transparency, paste in front, Ctrl F, like that. And now if I press merge unite, it is going to make this area one shape, this area one shape, and that is hiding that part. So that's good. Now it is looking like this. I want this part. Okay, if I make a offset path for this object, and where I pasted that inside this rectangle group. So if I go inside the rectangles group, I will find this part here. You can see I can get select everything from here, but there is a this part is causing the travel. So let's make it again. I'm selecting this part, and of course this part. Go to object path, pathfinder. It is like I am feeling like a robot right now. So okay, so I want to select this part. Okay guys, I made a mistake. This should, okay, that's not a problem. So this part I'm selecting, that one and that one here, make them a group, open their transparency, press Ctrl F to paste in front. Of course make it merge unite to make it a complete one single shape. So that is good. Now for this area here, this text should be on top of everything, and that's how it is going to look good. So I'm selecting my two text, go to path, offset path, same 7 pixel transparency, just like that, good, cut. Now whatever is coming inside the text area, so this one is coming inside the text. Of course this one I make them a group. I need to select this one and this one to make them this four a group together. Ctrl G, open that transparency, press Ctrl F. It is going to paste that outline, and as you can see it is cutting out that area. But I want to fix something here. I am pressing N for my pencil tool here, and my black fill is my, sorry, my fill color is black right now. So I'm going to just hide some of these areas because I don't want anything inside my text area. Just like this, these small details are not important for me here for this design, so I'm just going to hide them. Okay, that is looking good, not a problem. So I think this is looking good, this area and this area, especially I think this part and this part. Okay, so this lower part of the design is looking a little missing, so let's bring them a little down like this. So when we are bringing them down, I need to select my this group. Inside the transparency I will find this offset path here. Let's bring that a little down too, just like this part maybe look like a bit confusing, but this is just really some transparency work, nothing else. So this, as you can see, this is my final graphic right now. Now if I select everything, okay, sorry, I need to make a little bit more changes, like this 2 is a group. So okay, I created an offset path for this one. So let's select this group, and inside that not that group, sorry for that. Okay, let's do it again. So I'm selecting this one and this one, these two main floral graphic. Go to path, offset path, create the transparency, cut. Now I am selecting this one and this one, making them a group, open their transparency, press Ctrl F. It is going to look like that, don't worry. Go to merge unite. Okay, as you can see this area is being hidden, but I don't want this part to be visible, so I'm pressing N for my pencil tool, draw a shape like this, and that is going to hide that part. So guys, this is the final position of my graphic right now. Let's select everything from here. Okay, we are inside the transparency. You can see that's why I cannot select these parts. So go click here to get rid of the transparency, select everything like this, go to object, make sure that nothing is in stroke, everything is in fill, so make it black. Now if I make it a little bigger like this and then group together all of this, now maybe I can bring them. Okay, so as you can see, if this is the that black rectangle in the background is the full printable area, so it is going to fit the full printable area like this, not fitting the total area, but I don't like to make it a total fitting area. You can see this is also a long kind of design, but that's not the problem. So I hope this one will give you some idea guys how you can make this kind of designs, really complex design but in a easiest way. So thank you guys, I tried something to show you, but there was some problem in a point of placing text. I hope you will understand that. So thank you everyone, see you in the next video guys, have a great time.